CeFi lending apps are a very easy way to earn some interest on your crypto and get better returns. And some of the popular platforms such as Celsius have been under fire lately, and that one has actually filed for bankruptcy. And sometimes they also suffer while trying to keep their high APYs with just the loans being made on such platform. But have you heard about CeDeFi yet? Instead of just relying on lending, CeDeFi combines both CeFi and DeFi strategies to get better yields with less risk, since the funds and the investment amounts are allocated to different strategies, all combined together to then provide you a better return. Midas Investments being one of them. And in this video, I'm going to tell you what Midas Investments is, how can they provide such high APYs, why are they safer than CeFi lending, how it works, and also what are the available assets on the platform. And if you stay until the end, you'll be able to get higher returns, and you can combine this with other income sources, furthermore increasing your assets and making more passive income in the long run. So stay tuned if you would like to check that out. Hi, I'm Hugo from wiki.com, and in this video I will show you how Midas Investments works and how you can make money with it. By the end, you should have a good idea about how CeDeFi apps work, the source of their profits, and how to use it to grow your crypto assets. Midas Investments is a custodial investment in CeDeFi platform, which provides passive income opportunities to its users, letting them or even you earn interest over your crypto. However, it does have some differences when compared with other platforms such as Celsius, Nexo, and others. When you combine CeFi, which is centralized finance, with DeFi, which is decentralized finance, you get CeDeFi, which stands for centralized decentralized finance. It combines traditional centralized finance services with decentralized applications, allowing you to use DEXs, which are decentralized exchanges, liquidity aggregators. You can also yield farm, take advantage of lending protocols, and everything with reduced fees. In this case, what you get with Midas Investments is the ability to combine tools and strategies like this to optimize or get better yields and returns on your crypto assets. You as a user only need to deposit the funds, click invest, and the platform will do the rest of the work for you to give you the best returns possible. However, you do have to choose what you want to invest in, as you will see later on. You should always make sure that the network and address are correct before making any transaction. Now let's start with what makes Midas Investments, which are the core investment products. To better understand how it works, on the backend you will need to consider what investment strategies are actually being used in order to give you those yields or returns. I like the fact that for their core products, you can go to their wiki and see exactly where the returns are coming from. There are 6 investment products that Midas offers within their platform, and those are fixed yield strategies, dynamic yield strategies, yield automated portfolios, and CeDeFi strategies. And then you also have others which are not included in the core strategies but are other functionalities offered by Midas Investments, such as the Midas Token, swap, and that's pretty much it. Now starting with the first one, which is fixed yield strategies, you can earn fixed yields on core crypto assets, and these strategies include providing liquidity on Convex, lending USDC on Maple Finance, lending USDC on TrueFi, and lending Ethereum on Liquidity. To hedge against DeFi risks, Midas uses alerts for every protocol being used to get notified of significant liquidity or price action events, and once the alerts have been triggered, the automated system withdraws liquidity from those protocols. Now for the dynamic yield strategies, you can earn yields with variable rates according to current market conditions, although the wiki section is yet to be updated in this case, so you might expect them to list out everything that they do on the backend fairly soon. But with that out of the way, let's now jump into the wheeled automated portfolio. The wheeled automated portfolio can also be called a YAP, which will allow you to hold and earn more crypto from price appreciation, regular payouts, and monthly rebalance. Now, there are two types of YAPs or wheeled automated portfolios, which are the stable and the DeFi YAPs. The stable YAPs use a strategy which is represented by the SWAP token, and the portfolio includes BTC, Ethereum, and USDT. So if you want to invest on stable YAPs, you can just swap another coin that you've transferred to Midas for SWAP token, or purchase that on an exchange and then transfer to Midas to then start earning yield. Where the stable YAP represents more stable projects, the DeFi YAP is composed of the most innovative projects in the DeFi space, so it might actually include some new projects. And in this case, if you want to invest in this specific strategy, you would buy the DeFi YAP token. There's also a monthly rebalance which is used on both YAPs, being it the stable and also the DeFi YAPs, where pretty much the YAPs are rebalanced monthly to reinvest funds from the best performing assets to the underperforming ones to reduce risk and increase long-term profits. The CeDeFi strategies utilize both CeFi and DeFi tools to earn yields with a diversified risk level. The wiki section is yet to be completed and it will be updated by the Midas team later on. Then we have the Midas token, which will allow you to earn rewards in the Midas token and receive higher yields over other assets with what is called Midas Boost, but you can also stake the Midas token for a pretty good APY. This token is their own token which works on top of the Phantom Opera blockchain, which also means that it shouldn't have that much high fees when compared with other coins such as, for example, Ethereum, which might reach pretty high gas fees. There's also the swap, which is the function that allows you to exchange crypto assets inside the platform on the assets page. Now, what about the assets that you can deposit? Well, there's a list on the Invest dashboard with boosted and unboosted APYs. So we have BTC with 12%, we then have Ethereum at also around 12 or 13%, we then have USDT at 17.6%, we also have the Midas token, which is probably one of the highest APYs that you are going to ever get within the platform, which is 27%, then we have Convex at 23.4%, we have SWAP, which is the stable YAP that I've just talked about, and this is a strategy which will allow you to earn around 18.6%. Then we have BNB, which is Binance token, and it will provide you around 13.2%, USDC at 17%. Then there's also the DeFi YAP, which is the DeFi YAP strategy and also its token, and it will provide a yield of 20%. Then you also have a bunch of other coins which are just separate coins and are mostly DeFi. But there's also some other interesting ones that you can stake, including Spooky Swap, which is BOO, for 31.8%, which is also a lot. But feel free to check out this section so that you know what projects Midas has available before even considering whether you want to deposit some funds on the platform or not, or if you just want to deposit funds on specific assets and strategies and you then want to put other funds on other platforms which might provide better yields for other crypto assets. So I have mentioned the boosted APYs, but you can also cycle through the APYs and the APR. So the APY will take into account the compound interest, but the APR, which is the annual percentage rate, does not take that compound interest into account, while the boosted option, just like I said, will give you payouts in the Midas token, which you can then swap for other assets inside the platform. Then there's also other column, which is the type, and this pretty much will tell you what the token represents or what the underlying strategies are. So mostly there will be DeFi, but then there's also the strategies, which are in this case just the stable apps and the DeFi apps. And then there's also some staking tokens, which are tokens that provide that interest rate just for specifically staking. But within the platform itself, if you want to get access to these rates, all you need to do is just deposit the funds. Now, to use the platform, you will first need to create an account and proceed with a KYC verification. You can also add two-factor authentication if you want to make your account a little bit more secure. After that, you can deposit the amount of funds you want by choosing the asset and then clicking on deposit. Choosing an asset will create something which is called a share that you will see at the top of the page. If you want to transfer your funds under one asset, such as USDT, you can do that and then swap to other cryptos inside the platform itself, since it will be mostly free. Once you start an action with any assets, it will be added at the top of your assets page as a share that we talked about earlier. If you don't have an investing strategy or are not sure on how to use the funds, Midas also has a very interesting 4-step short investment guide to provide you with some basics if you want to know some strategies to just manage your monthly income that you can then invest a percentage of in different products. Of course, in this case, it would be to incentivize and educate their own clients, but you can use that advice for anything that you might want, even for other platforms. And that is called the Midas Earn, Save, Invest and Repeat section. Good standards for savings and investment plans will help you a lot, but I don't recommend just using Midas investments alone, although it is great for holding and earning interest, especially on the assets listed there. You could get higher returns with other income sources such as grid bots and then allocate part of the profits to Midas or other similar platforms. And then you can also check out the video on the cards to learn more about crypto passive income, where I will show you a bunch of options there, including staking, bots, automated portfolios and everything like that. So that's pretty much it. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe for more crypto content, and let me know what are your favorite CeDeFi, CeFi, DeFi or lending platforms. I may even cover them on a future video. Thanks for watching and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.